without irritation. Skin's microbiome. Plants flew us all the way to Thailand for something good. It's worth the profit.
Okay, so good day po, taong bayan. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin itong pagtanggal po sa ating chief police who is also a boxing champion. Quote-unquote boxing champion lang po. Baka seryoso po siya tinanggal. Tama ba yung pagtanggal sa kanya ni PBBM? And then, discuss ko rin po kung pwede ba siya ilipat sa NBI kasi yun yung mga haka-haka daw po ngayon. Yun yung maritesan ngayon na ilipat po dun si PNP Chief Torre. Of course, if you enjoy this video, huwag niyo po sa video at mag-subscribe din po sa channel para updated po bago tayo upload. Videos na napanood ko po. Pinanood ko rin po yung interview si Secretary John Vic Rimulya kanina yung press con sila. At yung mga napanood ko is more or less because gusto daw nila Secretary John Vic para maintain rule of law sa bansa natin. So, kung yun rule of law, sundin yung batas, in short, it would appear na ito siguro si General Torre na batas. Kaya siya pinalitan ni President Bongbong Marcos. And then, during the press conference, tinanong din po si Secretary John Vic involved by or pagtanggal po ni PNP Chief Torre dun sa deputy po niya. Yung parang, basically, yung parang vice president. Ginawa po kasi ni General Torre to a Mindanao assignment from being the deputy niya, bigla niyang nilipat or parang tinapon po sa Mindanao, basically yung nangyari. Secretary John Vic, they are also looking into that. So basically, in-emphasize ko po dyan na we are a country of laws and not of men. Therefore, dapat sundin daw yung batas at dapat daw mas malaki yung institution, yung PNP, certain individual. So ang basis po niya ni PBBM to appoint the Chief Police is Republic Act 6975. It is an act establishing the Philippine National Police under a reorganized Department of the Interior and Local Government and for other purposes. Tapos pupunta lang po tayo niyan sa Section 26. Dito, the Chief of the PNP shall be appointed by the President from among the senior officers down to the Chief Superintendent, so on and so forth, and that the Chief of the PNP shall serve a term of office not to exceed 4 years. Okay? So ngayon, dito yung General Torre, tapos tinanggal na po siya ni PBBM. Hindi ba ito a violation of the shall serve a term of office not to exceed 4 years. Okay? At kung ako po tatanungin yung magiging sagot ko po dyan, ito pong 4 years na term na nakalagay dito is not mandatory considering the words of the law na nakalagay po dito is not to exceed 4 years. Hindi naman po sinabi na yung term shall be for 4 years. Ang nakalagay lang, not to exceed. So, wordings ng isang batas, pwede po siya tanggalin ni PBBM despite na hindi pa umabot ng term. And provided further din po, based dun sa press con sila Secretary John Vic, meron din po silang sinasabing mga reasons na rule of law, statement na merong valid ground for PBBM to remove PNP Chief police natin. Okay, so again, this is section 26 po of RA 6975. Yung action po ni General Torre doon, it can considered as a violation of the laws of NAPOLCOM because ang nangyari doon, nagkaroon ng unilateral reappointment or reshuffle na ginawa si General Torre. Basically, yung deputy niya, bigla na lang yan nire-assign nga doon sa Mindanao. Tapos actually yung deputy po na yun, na re-assign niya, yun din yung pinalit niya ni PBBM as the next chief sa kanya. Okay? Pero anyway po, possible yan sa Philippine National Police in relation dun sa National Defense Commission ng NAPOLCOM. Meron din nagdapat yan sa coordination. Tandaan po natin, yung PNP po is headed by the Chief of Police. However, it is still subject po to the supervision. And over the PNP chief, doon po yan dumadaan ngayon sa NAPOLCOM at doon sa DILG secretary niya, Secretary John Vic. Because si Secretary John Vic po as a DILG secretary, he is the alter ego of the president. Okay? And the reason din po kung bakit may NAPOLCOM tayo, para po makaiwas sa police officers, diba? Kasi mahirap naman po kung yung isang institution, lalo na very powerful kasi may mga, basically they have the law, yung mga police. So kung body na magsusupervise sa kanila, mag-regulate, it is really easy to be abused by corrupt individuals. Hindi ko po sinasabing corrupt si General Torre. My main point here lang po is that kailangan talaga may supervisory body sa PNP. Otherwise, it can lead to abuses and corrupt practices po. Diba? So again, going back dumaan sa proper process, dapat po yan na-review ng NAPOLCOM. Tapos is the chairman po of NAPOLCOM. Okay? And lastly po, dagdag ko lang din pala para mas ma-visualize talaga ninyo yung certain positions like that of cabinet secretaries, kailangan pa rin po yung mag-undergo sa Commission on Appointments. Diba? Kailangan i-confirm ng Commission on Appointments. Kung makakita ng appointments yung secretary, tatanggal po siya sa pwesto basically. So parang ganyan din po yan. Yung PNP chief has the power to recommend sino yung mga appoint sa position, sa mga taas na position. But at the end of the day, it is still subject to the review po of the NAPOLCOM with the DILG secretary as the ex-officio chairman. Kasi yun nga po, the power to appoint pa rin talaga is primarily vested in the president.